What's up, viewers? The Carolina Panthers got their first victory. You know what? I want to live in the moment right now. Let's live in the moment. Y'all got y'all drinks. I don't care if it's juice, water, liquor. I don't care what it is. I got my tea. Give a toast to our boys. Give a toast to the Panthers. Whew. How y'all doing? This is ClawsOnTurf. I am your host. If you're tuning into the channel, please, you're already looking at it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I'm a new channel. I'm growing. I'm trying to thrive. Come on, y'all. Support the channel, man. Support it. It don't take any effort whatsoever. So let's dive into this video. Houston Texans versus Carolina Panthers. Let's evaluate this thing. Let's see what happened. So let's talk about the battles on defense. There's 5 things I want to throw out there and discuss. And please engage. And if there's some things you thought that were crucial to this game when it comes to defense side, just let me know. Comment, please. But let's talk about these 5 things. So for the Houston Texans, they had 6 sacks versus the Carolina Panthers 2. All right, so tackles for loss. Houston Texans had 9, Panthers had 5. Texans had 0 forced fumbles, Panthers had 1. That was the only turnover of the day. And we all know turnovers are crucial. The momentum is shifted, obviously. And if you can score off of that turnover, even better. Passes defended. Houston Texans had 3 passes defended. Panthers had 4. I zone in on that because during the game, if you all remember, Houston could have scored. They could have scored, but we defended that pass for them to score. I think it was a 2-point conversion, actually. And the outcome of the game could have been different. So passes defended, to me, was important, crucial to this game. All right? It was. Also, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the penalties. Houston Texans had 10 penalties. Panthers had 3. Now, weeks ago, when we played the Seattle Seahawks, we had a lot of penalties. You just giving the team yardage. Hey, give me free yards. I'm all for it. The best, the most electric players on defense. Let's talk about it. Let's start off with the Houston Texans. I think his name is it Greenard? I think his name is Greenard. That man had 3 solo tackles and 2.5 sacks. Yep, he was giving Bryce Young fits. So, hey, so kudos to him. They got a good one. If there's anyone else that I should have talked about or y'all think that's better, had a better game than that guy, Texans fans, hey, just let me know. Or whoever is listening, just let me know. So for Carolina Panthers, Frankie Louvu was a monster. This guy had 7 solo tackles, 1 sack, and 2 passes defended. That man, that's the man. Gotta give me a jersey, man. Gotta give me one of those jerseys. Let's get into the offense side of the ball for both of these teams. All right, so Houston Texans had 110 rushing yards and they had 30 carries. Versus Panthers, they had 44 rushing yards and 24 carries. Man, that is piss poor. I'm glad we won the game, but still, you got to look at and critique the negative things. And 44 yards, man, really? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Chuba. After last week, whatever week it was against Miami Dolphins. Come on, bro. I think Chuba Hubbard had 28 yards rushing on 19 carries or something like that. That's crazy. All right, okay, so I'm getting off track. So Houston Texans had 3.7 yards per carry versus 1.8 yards per carry from the Carolina Panthers. 1.8 yards per carry. Man, I'm gonna take this hat off. I'm about to go down to training camp or something. I'm about to be on a practice squad. They're gonna elevate me on the active roster or something, man. That's crazy, man. Okay, all right, okay. So Houston Texans had 6 rushing first downs versus 3 rushing first downs by the Carolina Panthers. Houston Texans were 5 for 12 on third down, and Panthers were 5 for 14 on third down. So, I mean, not too big of a leap, too big of a difference. On fourth down, Houston Texans was 1 for 1. And for Panthers, they were 1 for 2 on fourth down. The red zone is the big deal thing right here. It's the big thing. Houston Texans took care of business. They were 2 for 2 in the red zone. Panthers, when it came to the red zone, were 1 for 4. That is a damn problem. You should have scored more points than what you scored today. I'm glad we won the game. Celebrate. I already celebrated, but now it's time to get into these stats so y'all can, perfect some of these things. Make this stuff better. 1 for 4 in the red zone. Come on, Thomas Brown, boy, you better have them boys doing something. Have them run more drills, red zone drills or some shit. Yeah, this week they got to be on that because that's crazy. And last, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about it. So before I get into this, all right, I'm going to say this. CJ Stroud has clearly had the better season so far. Okay? If you want to compare both, he has the best season so far from all the rookies. He is a really, really good quarterback. I'm not taking nothing away from CJ Stroud. Hey, I'm not. I'm talking about this game right now, in this moment, and that's all that matters right now. All right? So, let's look into this. The passing game. So, CJ Stroud was 16 for 24. That's 66.7 passing completion. All right? Bryce Young was 22 for 31. That's 71%. Okay? So, CJ Stroud threw for 140 yards. Bryce Young threw for 235 yards. CJ Stroud had 5.8 yards per attempt, and Bryce Young had 7.6 yards per attempt. QB rating, CJ Stroud had an 81.9. Bryce Young had a 103.6. That is his career best. Factors that led to the Carolina Panthers winning this game, I'm about to name them. So the defense is one. They did what they needed to in crucial moments. They handled business for sure. The second is the penalties. The penalty that Texans had for sure helped us out for sure. And I will say this, and this is real and this is true. Better QB play. Because Bryce Young was balling. He had an armband on and everything. Like, I remember from the press conference, they were talking about basketball. That dude, he felt like he was on the court. He's like, I'm about to ball till I fall, man. Hey, that's how he was. So, like, all jokes aside, seriously, better QB play was a major factor in this game. So I'm about to head out. This is Claws on Turf. Again, please like, subscribe, support the channel. It takes zero effort. I'll be really grateful if you do that. And until next time, y'all take care.